Well, happy Monday morning to you, everyone. Welcome back. My name is Don K. Preston. I am the president of Preterist Research Institute of Ardmore, Oklahoma, and this is my morning musings. Pardon me. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. Hope you had a fantastic holiday season. You know, I kind of kicked back, enjoyed my car hobby just a little bit, but in the meantime, I also got an awful lot done on a major book project on Daniel chapter 12. It is stunning, the changes that are taking place in the futurist world in regard to Daniel chapter 12. Historically and in the creeds, Daniel 12 has been viewed and taught as predicting the, quote, final resurrection. Well, guess what? Full preterists, true preterists have come along and pointed out, well, okay, that's true, but verse 7 proves, therefore, that the final resurrection occurred in AD 70. So what's happened? Well, stunningly, in the futurist world, all of a sudden, in violation of all the creeds, it's now being taught, well, you know what? Daniel chapter 12 did occur in AD 70, but it's a type of the yet future real resurrection. It's absolutely amazing what people will do to hold on to their futurist views in spite of the clear testimony of Scripture. You want to be looking for my upcoming book on Daniel chapter 12, verse 2. Currently, the book stands at 385 or 90 pages, okay? I'm in the final editing stages of that, and I know that you will want a copy when it is ready, because I examine particularly the dominionist arguments on Daniel chapter 12. I demonstrate the radical changes that are taking place, and I show that Daniel 12 was in fact the prediction of the final resurrection, and it occurred in AD 70. Okay, that's a little bit of a promo to start off here on Monday morning. We are looking at the eschatology of the parables of Jesus and how what Jesus taught in the parables falsifies all futurist views of eschatology. All right? Especially his parables on the vindication of the martyrs. Matthew 21, Matthew 22, Luke chapter 18. And I've been sharing with you how the themes and the motifs, the language from Jesus' parables on the vindication of the martyrs impacts our understanding of the book of Revelation. Now, in this morning's little video, that connection between the parables particularly may not be quite as specific as one would think, but here it is. In Matthew 22, Jesus told about a man who made a great wedding banquet. And the message was, all things are ready. Come to the feast. Those who had been invited began to beat the servants sent to them, to mistreat them, to kill them. The master of the wedding was angry. He sent out his armies and he destroyed those wicked men and burned their city. Very, 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 very few commentators deny that Jesus is talking about the destruction of Jerusalem in AD 70. Okay, so we have the destruction of Jerusalem in AD 70 because Jerusalem killed the prophets sent to her. Now what happened immediately upon at the time of the destruction of that city? The master said, go out into the highways and byways, bring people in, so that my wedding banquet may be full. So, you have the slaying of the prophets, the destruction of the city, and the wedding takes place. In Revelation, chapter 18 and chapter 19, what do we find? Well, we find the story, actually it goes back to the first of the book, but we have the story of Babylon, who had a cup full of the blood of the saints, because she's persecuted them. In chapter 18, she is destroyed at the coming of the Lord in chapter 19. And what takes place in chapter 19? Well, in chapter 19, at the coming of the Lord, at the destruction of the city Babylon, which is not Rome, and it's not literal Babylon in Iraq. It is the city where the Lord was slain. But at the destruction of that city, at the coming of the Lord, what does it say? Let us be glad and rejoice, for the time of the wedding has come. Do you see the perfect parallels between Matthew 22 and the book of Revelation? Do you see how the eschatology of the parables of Jesus controls our understanding of the book of Revelation? Now look, unless we're willing to say that Matthew 22 is talking about one wedding and Revelation 19 is talking about a different wedding, then we have to understand they're talking about the same wedding. They're talking about the same city that killed the martyrs, and as a result of that would be destroyed at the Lord's coming. And at the Lord's coming, what do you find? The Great Wedding Banquet. It's just beautiful harmony. Look, I developed this extensively in my book, Who is This Babylon? And you will be absolutely amazed at the greater detail that I offer in regard to the wedding theme. It will blow your mind. Go to my website, eschatology.org, BibleProphecy.com, order the book, Who is This Babylon? Make mention that you saw the offer on Facebook or YouTube, and I'll pay your shipping for you, okay? Save you $5. And look, the material in this book will change your mind about the eschatology of the Bible. You need a copy. Order it today. And hey, we got more, so we'll see you on the flip side. You have a great day.